Ooh, welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, stacking the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer dog?
I look orange today. I think something's going on. Something in the Matrix.
Yes, you got nice. You've been getting those rays, catching the rays. All right, we're doing some Madden Sims.
We are. I got to show the sliders.
Yeah, show the sliders.
Contractually obligated.
While you're doing that, joining us as always, Colby Dant, aka Pick Dundee.
I look very white, guys.
White's better than orange, right? I don't know.
You ever seen that movie Powder?
That guy was insanely white.
We have we had a roommate who shaved. Who
went as Powder for Halloween, like shaved his eyebrows, and then a couple.
Didn't realize it was going to take so long.
And then a couple days after that, his dad surprised him with a plane ticket home to surprise his mom for her birthday, and then he just had to show up and freak his mom out with shaved eyebrows.
It didn't go well.
I can imagine that not going well.
We got a good game tonight, kicking things off. Bengals at the Colts. Colts right now a 9-point favorite.
Wow.
Kramer, you were the last one to win one of these sims. Your deficit is 2 units right now.
What are we at right now?
You're negative 2 units.
I'm 2 units. Okay. Well, I mean, it's a lot of points. My first thought is that's a lot of points. Why would I not want to take Stogie Joe?
Yeah. Joey B.
I'll be kind, Sean. I don't have a choice. I don't care. I'll let you pick.
Well, you have to choose.
All right, you're making me choice. I'm taking the points. That's that.
All right, give me the Indianapolis Colts at home. Let's go, baby. And of course, my bookie promo code SGP got some sweet ass player props over at mybookie.ag. Joe Burrow passing yards, Phillip Rivers passing attempts, Rivers complete. I mean, everything.
God bless.
Look, Phillip Rivers passing yard is set at 375.5. That's insane.
We've seen him go over 400. He went over 400 in Madden Mayhem. Let's not forget that. But I mean, that's a tremendous total, Sean. Who's taking the over?
You know who I got it. I found it. Lock it in. Michael Pittman Jr. over 3.5 catches, -130.
That is good.
Rivers loves him some Pittman. Trey Burton's catch totals at 8.
Wow.
But I think they have figured it out. They seem to be going away from the tight ends in these sims a little bit. So I wouldn't touch that.
Hey, outfit god.
Do
we go full color rush?
No. That's Duke. That's Duke football.
That is Duke football.
That is
no. They're home. They have to have.
That's no.
We need a home jersey. Why are you showing me an away jersey? There you go. So I'm just gonna go classic.
That's
okay,
classic.
We'll just
you can't beat that. Yeah. Shout out to Ace Blazer in the chat. God, that Girl Scout cookies 420 guy. You can leave him in. I think he's messing around with trying to trade us nudes for $25 free play. But you can leave him in. He's harmless.
Show the nudes to Ace, and if he confirms they're nudes, we'll see what we can do about a free play.
Yeah, it was unclear if he was going to send nudes of himself. I told him to pass on that.
It seems a lot like it's probably a bot or a dude. The fact
it's definitely a dude. We have his picture.
Do we have any?
Can I ask you about this prop bet?
Do we outfit check, please? Do we want the all whites?
Those are nice.
I think we just go classic.
Yeah. The classic orange actually looks pretty good. Or is that going to be weird? Too solids.
We gotta go away.
We gotta go.
What do we have here? Yeah, both these teams a little disrespected in the uni cup. But we're gonna go. Yeah. We'll just go with current. What
do you think about this, guys? Joe Mixon over 44.5 yards. This guy's been running good.
Rushing yards?
Games. Yeah.
Wow, that seems low.
Interesting.
Am I missing that?
Pittman
rushing yards.
Pittman Jr. is my lock, and then of course I'm on Colts -9. But yeah.
All right. We got a couple minutes.
Throw out a couple player props. We'll break them down.
I got to take the over 44.5.
Well, let's remind everyone. Kramer gang knows this. I'm sure they're already down on it, but you want to get down on that first and third quarter under, Sean, right now. 9.5 both ways. So we're gonna go first and third under 9.5.
Let's do it.
As always, you're in.
Yeah.
And we're still doing 2 units, correct?
We are.
All right.
So you could break even, Kramer.
I like that Pittman over 3.5 too.
I'm gonna rock. We had some success with unifying our streams, so I'm gonna join you guys. I'm also gonna lay the -140 juice, 1 unit. Michael Pittman. We've seen this guy. He's an absolute sim god.
Yeah.
And then I like to give out a guy a prop for each team. I'm seeing that Mixon number moving up already, but. Who's the guy who gets the catches on Cincinnati? I feel like we haven't seen.
Boyd's total's 56.5.
I feel like we haven't seen a ton of these games, but I'm going to take a stab at Alex Erickson over 3.5.
Wow. I'm not joining you on that one.
I'm telling you, it's always the guy it's not supposed to be. So I'm going to be on 3.5 reception overs. That tends to be the range to get extract the most value, Sean.
Indeed, Kramer. Love stacking that value. You know me, Sean, stacking that value green. And make sure you guys subscribe to the podcast. We just taped a podcast. We had an interview in there with Dick Vermeil, coaching legend Dick Vermeil. So make sure you subscribe to the Sports Gambling Podcast.
Shout out to Mo City. He likes AJ Green receptions.
I don't feel like they did him a ton of justice in this game.
I'm always scared of the big name #1 receivers because they don't seem to get it done.
I think Burrow spreads it around. The way you get paid on these is finding that second or third guy like Michael Pittman, who the juice is moving now over 3.5 up to -140. Yep. So people joining me by grabbing that over.
Uzomah under 6 catches.
I mean,
I'm trying to remember what
that's a lot.
Stogie Joe did last time.
I mean, he's got to throw to somebody though, but I'm just gonna stay back with my.
Let's just
Pittman and Mixon play, and also I'm on the Bengals and the points.
Let's just. Oh my goodness, we're together.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me.
Dude,
get
I went
serious.
5-2 yesterday.
Let me get serious.
I went 5-2, buddy.
Let's get serious. Okay, no chance for weather today.
No, we're in a
Call
dome.
that out. We are in a dome. Anything else we have to get to, Sean? We have 2 minutes before kickoff.
I think we're pretty locked, loaded, ready to go here on the Sports Gambling Podcast, Madden Sims.
People like Norseman in the chat, like in Boyd as a bet, all over. Yo, couch under 51, Bengals +9. Shout out to you. You're on the right side, joining the Kramer gang for this next 90 minutes. I
do think Boyd might be the guy to go with on.
C. Maloney likes Mac over 53 rushing yards. E. Vabs joining Colby over on the Mixon rushing yards, under on Rivers touchdowns. I just don't get involved in the rushing yards other than Mostert under, which I'm 1-1 on. I don't know if I truly enjoy those props as much as some of the others. So
I think Tyler Boyd might be the guy to go if you're going to take a Bengals receiver. I think that is. I'm going to agree. I'm in agreement that Tyler Boyd is the way to go there on the good old Bengals. What's our late game, Kramer?
Well,
Giants, Jaguars.
It's a doozy.
It's a shame you're gonna have to lose to the Mania.
It's a doozy.
Can the New York Giants, Kramer, get off the schneid and win a Madden simulation?
I've never seen it happen. I don't think it starts today. Do you?
Not against Gardner, man. Gardner went into Foxborough, took down the Patriots.
And Gardner played at a real school in North Carolina, East Carolina, whereas your Danny Dimes played at Duke.
I feel like you're trying to talk some shit right now.
Well, Minshew Mania is real. Do they have a Danny Dimes Mania? No, not at all.
Listen. This is the chance. All right. We've seen Jacksonville look like horrible dog shit before, and we've seen my Giants get robbed many times, including the 40-42 thumping.
They looked almost decent in Madden Mayhem. They were up big against the Cowboys, and I don't know if they've had a lead the rest of the time we've watched them, which is a number of simulations.
It was so disheartening to watch that. It was so disheartening. All right. Are we ready? 5:10. Let's get it started.
Let's do it, baby. Let's get it going. We gotta throw out some $25 free plays as well. Over at mybookie.ag, promo code SGP.
Sean.
Yes.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like this is the day. This is the day we level the playing field.
No, look out, Kramer. You're doubting even the idea that you could win both, and get on the right side of the money for once.
He just wants to do that before he hits the island.
I know what's gonna happen once the Giants play. I'm gonna get boned.
They're gonna lose.
I'm gonna get boned on that one.
Okay, Bengals get the ball first. Note that.
Bengals
there we go.
will start with the ball at their own 25. Stogie Joe under center, 1st and 10. Play action, rolls out to his right, checks it down underneath.
Is that your boy?
Erickson,
There we
baby. Let's go, Kramer gang.
And what was Erickson's prop?
3.5. You
Yeah.
doubted me, you motherfucker.
I did doubt you.
You doubted me.
I doubted you heavy.
Darius Leonard on the tackle, 2nd and 4.
They really nail his hair. Frank Wright's hair. Kind of.
Shout out to Brazen Gator fan, friend of the program. Stogie Joe under center, 2nd and 4, hands it off to Mixon.
Oh, there
like
you go.
It, like it.
A lot. I'm hearing a lot of names.
Dude, he busted some big ones in Madden Mayhem, I feel like.
Picks up 5, 1st and 10 for the Cincinnati Bengals. On the move here in Indianapolis.
All right, Sean. I got the shades on early. It's all. I figured if I'm going to work, I'm gonna do it.
Get that
looking
lunch
good.
pail. Let's go. Bubble screen.
Oh,
Always like
who
to
is
see
that?
those early.
It's a run. No.
That's a completion. They're grading it as a completion. And that's Tyler Boyd. So 1 completion already for Boyd. Only needs 3 more to hit his total.
And shout out to Ryan Davila over on YouTube. We did say something about a Dick Vermeil podcast. It's going to be dropping later tonight. We also gave out some lead pipe locks in the coaching props.
Yeah.
Hand it off to Joe Mixon.
Ooh.
There we go. There we go.
Jesus Christ.
He gets slammed down to the turf, bringing up 3rd and 10.
Dude, he's already at what? I mean, he's already 30. He's just 39 yards away.
Only 30 yards away. What was the number when you started?
No, only 39 yards away.
Only 39 yards
Yeah.
away. What was the number when you started?
47.
Stogie Joe out of the shotgun, 3rd and 10. Drops back to pass. Bullet over the middle. Drop. That was a good ball. He got robbed there.
Is that Eifert?
No, he's not on the team anymore. I think that's Uzuma.
Uzuma.
Wait, who was the tight end that I was looking at before?
Uzuma.
No.
CJ.
Boyd.
No, that's not a tight end. Come on, baby. Pitt Panthers.
Oh yeah.
It's a receiver.
Yeah.
The database is tired.
Look,
Running on fumes.
Been on Palm Springs all week.
Oh, into the end zone. Nice break there for the Colts. We've seen punting improve.
It has improved.
Eifert's on Jacksonville or Atlanta now?
Eifert
he's
is
on
on
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, right? Yeah.
You were prepping for the late game.
Phillip Rivers completes it to Trey Burton. So Trey Burton his catch total was at 8, super high, but he's already got 1. 2nd and inches for the Colts. Nice photo. Zach Taylor just looks pissed off. 2nd and inches. Rivers out of the shotgun. 4 receiver set. Delayed handoff to Marlon Mack. Huge hole. Oh, that's a face mask. Come on.
That's Hines.
Oh,
Sean.
sorry, that's Hines. He tackled him by his helmet. What the hell?
How do you really think Phillip Rivers will do this year?
I think he's going to be in the best case scenario. Good offensive line, good coach, good play calling. But yeah, I think he'll be all right, actually. Hands it off. This time it is
There
the
we
Mac.
go.
Nothing there. Loses 2. 2nd and 12.
These are 2 of the best helmets in all of football.
Oh, look at you. Hot
Wow.
takey. Feels a little hot takey to throw the Bengals in best helmet.
Really? You don't think so?
Pretty cool design.
You can't fuck that up. They should never change that.
That's a good helmet. I don't know best in football.
Rivers out of the shotgun, trips to the bottom. 2nd and 12 from the 38.
I think it might be number 1.
Back to throw. Checks it down a little behind him, and that's Zach Pascal. He's another guy. I was looking at his total. It was a little high, but he's certainly a guy that could get involved here.
Another guy who it almost like they didn't finish his face. He's in the Freddie Kitchens camp.
They just don't care. On the
Rivers out of the shotgun, 3rd and 3 near midfield. Completes it.
Christ.
That's an issue.
Wide open to the tight end. And that's another first down.
Mo Alley
Cox with the catch.
Former VCU power forward.
Did you say long Cox?
Long Cox.
I bet you he's got a long Cox.
Should have went Rivers attempts. Actually, that probably wouldn't have been a bad.
It seems like right now looks great.
Yeah. Hand it off to Mac. Nothing there. Loses 1, 2nd and 11. And Rivers is he's been able to just sit back and pick them apart right now.
And then this is perhaps why we saw the inflation of those numbers. This Bengals defense is just going to sit back and let him cha his way to hitting some overs right now.
Rivers under center, 2nd and 11 from the 44. Hands it off to Mac again. Nothing.
Yeah, Rivers over was what, 375? They're calling for a big game.
Well, and 375 is not just. I mean, that's a big number to set the total at. I mean, again, Frank Reich looks like they finished him. Some of these coaches got no respect. I would have a serious issue.
3rd and 8. Rivers at the 41. Back to throw. Has time. Plenty of time.
Get him,
Slides.
guys.
Throw it. Throw it. Throw
There
it.
we go.
How do you not throw it?
And Geno Atkins is a stud. He had this as a star. I think. Wow, talk about a way to waste half a quarter.
Yeah, Jesus, great break here for the under gang.
Wow.
Bled the clock.
I mean, first quarter unders, baby.
You know it.
We're on to something.
Opting to avoid the 62-yard field goal, bringing the punt unit on.
They have adapted. You know what I mean? Something's up.
It might be a neural net processor.
They are a learning computer.
And nice. Punts it out of bounds at the 13. That's where the Bengals will take over. 3 tight end set. Stogie Joe under center. Play action. Checks it down again to Uzuma. Uzuma 2 catches already.
No, didn't he drop one too?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
1 for 3 yards. Who's riding with the under gang? Where you at?
I mean, if you're riding with the first quarter under gang, you're part of the Kramer gang. So welcome to the family. Welcome to the show.
Stogie Joe out of the shotgun, 2nd and 7. Hands it off to Mixon. Huge hole up the middle.
That's Bernard, I think.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Don't you bastard.
Giovanni Bernard picks up 13.
That's
Poor
brutal.
Colby.
That's brutal.
Well, a lot of unders. Anyone on the over?
Joe Burrow under center. Hands it off.
Don't lose yards.
Nothing there. Mixon
He lost a yard.
lost a yard.
Damn
2nd and
it.
11.
Just 40 yards away now.
Tick, 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 tick.
I love my favorite part of these sims since the player props have come about is just Colby being live and die by every play.
You gotta love it, man. It's part of the fun.
Stogie Joe under center. 2nd and 11. Bengals at their own 27. Back to throw. Has time. Checks it down underneath. It's a completion there to T. Higgins, the rookie receiver. Picks up 7.
Wow. Okay.
3rd and 4 from their own 35.
Keep it on the ground. Okay.
Empty set.
Just a
nailed
bit
it, Colby.
outside.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Hard count. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Spin move.
Got it.
Ooh, bullet pass in there to Uzuma.
Yeah, he's gonna hit that over, right? Wasn't it?
It's a first down. Uzuma 2 for 12.
He's a target. I'll say that. They're going to him early and often.
Yeah.
Good defense, but just even better ball. Stogie Joe under center. Hands it off to Mixon. Gets to the outside. Can he? Oh, you got to be more aggressive.
Yeah.
What's the safety
He's
doing?
a pussy. That's what happened. 16 yards. There we go.
9-yard pickup for
31
Mixon.
yards. Where my Mixon gang at?
Burrow under center. I formation. 2nd and 1. Hands it off to Mixon. Ooh, gets the first down. Then goes backwards.
No.
3rd and 1. The dreaded 3rd and 1.
So
Will the Bengals convert?
Now it's 32 yards. He lost 2 yards, but yet the yard marker stayed the same. You figure that out.
Kennel Killer saying he's torn between watching this or the UFC fights. I guess I'll wait till the main events. Hey, you 2-screen experience, sir.
Best play call so far. Love the fullback dive, even if it is to a tight end.
Carter picks up the first down, 1st and 10 from the 44.
Really looking forward to that coming back in football.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Fullback's going to be dominated.
It's going to come back at some point, man. Some point. Army, Navy, something.
Burrow under center, 1st and 10, drops back to pass. Whips it to the outside.
And there he is.
That's a AJ Green sighting. First catch of the game.
Kramer, you've been kind of quiet over here.
Oh, because
12 yards.
I was actually, you had showed me something earlier, and I was like, oh, what's up? We're not live on Periscope right now. There's a problem. You wouldn't believe it, Sean. Periscope temporarily suspended us, thinking we were a bot.
Oh,
wow.
Joe Burrow back to throw.
We're back. Though. We're back.
Completes it to Giovanni Bernard. Not much there.
Get this Bernard guy out of the game.
2nd and 11. Blow 12-27. You guys are so cool. Thank you, Blow.
Oh my God, are we?
Hell yeah! This guy knows how to get a shout out.
Oh, you want a free play? What's going on?
Burrow under center, back to throw. 2nd and 11. Plenty of time. Completes it to Uzomah.
Oh my God, this guy.
Uzomah heating up.
It's gonna hit the over in the. What do you have? What was that over? 5?
I should have just taken Joey B. I don't know what I was doing.
It's wide open. Where's that defense?
I'll say this. Huge if they can get a touchdown here. And by the way, Sean, 1st quarter under.
Lock that up. Burrow back to throw. 1st and 10 from the 15. Checks it down underneath.
Who's that?
I think that's their other tight end, Sample.
Sample. Feels like
Drew
a roster.
Sample.
Wait, that's his actual name. It's not like some mistake with the roster.
Burrow's jacked. What number is Boyd? 4 catches or no, 3.5. Oh wait, no, sorry. His is 4. He's got 1 so far. Burrow out of the shotgun, 2nd and 7. That'll do it for the 1st quarter.
Wow.
A scoreless 1st quarter here on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Madden Sims.
And Sean, I didn't hear you play the cash register. Please acknowledge the fact that the Kramer gang is coming in with that 1st quarter under.
You got to play the 1st and 3rd quarter under. Burrow out of the shotgun, 2nd and 7. Sees the pressure, gets it off, and another completion to Bernard, but not much there. Loses yards, 3rd and 10.
Just keep it on the ground. Perfect time to keep it on the ground. Just take 3.
Yeah, 0 did go under for the 1st quarter. Shout out to Mark in the chat.
Yeah, he goes 0-0. Did it go over or under? Burrow out of the shotgun, 3rd and 10. Has time to the end zone.
There we go.
Is that Erickson? Boom!
There you go.
Let's go, baby. And that. Oh, look at him go.
Oh, he's got some drip.
Whoa, drip. I gotta look into this guy in my deep best ball leagues.
I mean,
drip.
Stogie Joe is just throwing darts. This guy is.
Dude, there's no pass rush. He has all
No,
day.
they haven't gotten much pass rush, but he's just been insanely accurate. Bengals out to a 7-0 lead.
Not a great start for you, Sean.
No, but there's got to be some live number right now that hopefully they over adjust it because
Nope, no more live betting, Sean. Definitely, they turned all of that off. We're just gonna watch a game and pretend. Come on now. Of course, there's
it's a clown question.
I'm trying to reload though. I'm trying to stall. I will say though, Sean, something has happened. My bookie has gotten. Madden has gotten smarter. These games are starting to. If they could just figure out the last 2 minutes, if they could just figure out the spike play, I feel like we'd be in a much better place.
Very
Sean.
close to figuring it all out.
They got the punting down. I feel like we're still a ways off, but
No, they got the punting down too much.
Now Colby doesn't like it. It's too.
Sometimes it bounces in the end zone, dude. You got to be honest here.
Well, we already saw 1 bounce in the end zone. Colts will take it out of the end zone.
That's not a good look.
Down to the 24. That's where they will take over.
Colts minus 3.5, minus 250 on the money line, plus 150 for the Bengals. 45 is the total.
Rivers back to throw on 1st down. Checks it down. Michael Pittman Jr. with his first catch of the game. Only needs 3 more to hit that over.
We
Let's
all
go,
took
baby.
that, right?
And that you can find that number over at mybookie.ag. Promo code SGP.
That's hilarious.
What? How they didn't finish his face? I mean, Bill Belichick says, "Fuck you, I don't want to be in your game," and they make him look nicer.
I feel like they think that they know that no one cares.
Rivers back to throw, 2nd and 3, checks it down underneath,
again?
and that's Pittman Jr.
There
again.
we go.
Back to back. He's already halfway home,
Prop
and he's
God.
got a Colts first down.
Prop God. Wow.
That's a USC guy.
Moo Gooch.
Yesterday you say you don't like USC guys.
Oh,
huh?
well, he's private school pussy. Moo Gooch. $100 parlay on the Bengals money line and under for the first half.
Ooh. You're sweating because that feels pretty good so far. Rivers with the hard count. Hands it off to Naheem Hines.
Just not going to work.
Wow.
Are we going to see the rookie?
Wow. You calling for it?
I feel like we should.
I don't think Taylor gets a ton of work in these games. I think they, when they go to the shotgun, it's going to be Naheem Hines. Otherwise, it's Marlon Mack. I think this is part of why I'm not all in on the hype around Jonathan Taylor. I think he's going to be part of the equation, but not all of the equation.
Rivers back to throw, 2nd and 10. Checks it down underneath
Tackle.
to Marlon Mack.
Oh.
Juke move.
Oh.
Juke move. Almost got it.
Rivers 6 for 6 still.
49. Throwing some darts there.
In a tough spot though. 3rd and 1 as a Madden, announcer. This is like probably the worst spot you can be in. I'd rather have a 3rd and 20 than a 3rd and 1.
Shout out to Nick over on Facebook for having to ask the question, who doesn't like SC? Is that really a curious thing in the world?
Rivers with the handoff to Naheem Hines, who gets jacked up and he gets the first down.
I'd say a lot of UCLA people.
This is a university that's trying to pat themselves on the back for letting Reggie Bush back in.
Yeah.
Are you serious? He almost single-handedly changed that program.
What about the chick from Full House?
Oh yeah, well, I don't. We don't need to get into those kind of issues.
Rivers out of the shotgun, 1st and 10 from the 45. Slings it to Hines out of the backfield.
Dude,
has room to run.
He's got a little pep in his step.
And rarely do you see the running back immediately accelerate.
Yeah.
A little bit of a cheat code here. Who's on the stick, Sean?
Well, whoever it is,
Boom.
they're doing the Lord's work, getting these Colts back into the game. 1st and 10.
And just to follow up on that USC thing, as soon as I said that, a lot of fuck USC's in the chat over on Twitch. So
Rivers back to throw, 1st and 10 from the 38. Bullet pass, completes it.
Pittman?
That's Pittman Jr.
Oh,
He may get this just off
This
on
drive.
this drive alone. 3 catches. Hopefully, you guys took my lock prop and bet the Pittman Jr. over 3.5 catches. That thing's about to hit.
well, we all agreed on that.
we are getting some good USC talk now, though.
Rivers out of the shotgun, 1st and 10 from the 24. Ooh, dangerous throw, nearly intercepted, trying to force it to Trey Burton. I knew that 8 catch total seemed a little high.
Von Bell on the pass break up there.
And that's talk about another way to waste a lot of time and not convert. They really have to get points here.
Kramer, people are asking, when is the leaderboard for the football tournament going to be updated?
Oh, you know what? Fucking needy pit bastards.
Oh, wow.
Love it.
Rivers
Love it.
What
play
was that?
action. And he just gets destroyed. It's rocked. 10-yard sack, 3rd and 20.
Safety blitz. Sean Williams just coming in. Look at this. Look, Mac's supposed to block him. Mac's not even prepared for that. He knows he's beat. The sack. The defense is stopped by the Bengals.
I don't even know if they're getting a field goal here.
Rivers out of the shotgun. It's the dome. They're fine. 3rd and 20.
He was close.
Checks it down to Hines. Nothing there. This Bengals defense showing up early.
It's a long field goal.
That's a 45-yarder
It's a
in the
long
dome.
field goal.
They got a rookie kicker. He can miss. He can miss.
It's a long field
No
goal.
way they're gonna miss this. What are you talking about?
Oh, did Sean is that a mush? If I've ever heard one.
Come on, block that kick.
45-yard field goal from the left hash. It's up.
Missed it.
And it's good.
Missed it. He missed it.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Wide right.
Yes.
How do you miss a 45-yarder in
Dude,
a dome? Fuck you.
He missed a big one against South Carolina last year.
Mixing up the middle. Nothing there.
And Sean, the leaderboard is updated.
Really?
I must have forgotten I did it last night after we did the games last night. I took a power nap, got back on the computer around 1 a.m, did some work. Must have gotten it up then.
Frank Lugod is the leader right now. Back to throw, completes it to
Oh, no.
Uzomah.
Oh, no.
Uzomah
Uzomah's
into
gonna
Colts
hit that
territory.
Speed, baby.
Oh,
We got a
the
flag.
Oh,
It's
no.
coming
Bring it
back.
back.
It's holding.
Unnecessary.
unnecessary roughness.
Oh, what? Wow, this is crooked. This is crooked.
Oh man, who's on the sticks?
Burrow under center, 1st and 10 from the 14. Back to throw.
Guys,
Has
we
time.
can run it. It's okay to run it.
No, that's fine.
Down he goes.
I got Mixon, buddy. I need some more yards.
And in Buckner, this is a guy. This was the linchpin of that Niners defense last year. We love the Colts this year, Sean. I know, but I think if they have success, he's going to be a big reason why.
Guys named Buckner shouldn't be, the linchpin of any team.
Well, I mean, he was also the linchpin of a great moment in 1986 for the Yankee fans. You know,
2nd and 13. Bubble screen to Erickson.
Is that a run or a pass?
pass.
That's going to be huge.
It's a pass.
They're grading it as a completion.
Is that 3 passes now for both I have 2 over 3.5 guys. They both are sitting on 3 catches. What could go wrong now, Sean?
Well, I just jinxed a 45-yard field goal in a dome.
Well, now we're no turnover loading.
Joey B out of the shotgun, 3rd and 10 from the 14. Back to throw. They drop the screen.
Ooh, he's got it.
Completes
He's got
it to-
oh no!
Jeez.
How did you fuck that up?
Bernard had blockers, couldn't figure it out, and now the Bengals will be forced to settle for a field goal here.
That's okay. That's just fine.
Kind of disappointing.
No, it's just fine. I'm completely okay with that.
Didn't we get a good big? What was our number again? 8, 9, 9. Yeah.
Not to mention, if you hopped on the money line, Sean, if you wanted to, he's not missing that kick.
Field goes up, and it's good.
Beautiful.
Catch that tiger. Hold that tiger.
Hold that tiger. Isn't that the best? He tweets it out like every day.
I for a while, I was just like, what the fuck's this guy about? You know, he's an animal. But then I realized, oh, he just got divorced. I see what's going on. I see. That's code for coach is ready.
Hey, baby, hold that tiger.
What do you think he calls his dick?
Oh, definitely the tiger. What
I
else would he-
actually think he might call it like the swamp thing or something.
chicken on a stick? The chicken stick?
Yo, honey, you want to play with Swamp Thing tonight?
Hashtag we tigers.
We tigers.
He calls his balls jambalaya.
Sean, the live
Right.
number over at mybookie.ag. Colts minus 1.5. 41 is the total. Wow, that 41. That seems high, right?
I think you get on the over here. This Colts offense.
You're going the other way.
Oh, you don't think they put up 31 more
I'm
points?
surprised it hasn't adjusted lower. I mean, right now that would be a 31-point rest of game total. So, I mean, at halftime, you don't like totals over 24. Can they get a touchdown plus before then? I don't know.
Oh,
Hines juking and weaving.
dude, he's gotten better. I feel like.
Yeah, yes.
And if you want to have some fun, just watch Quentin Nelson blocked. His star will be lit up like 10 yards downfield as he's just throwing people.
Dude, he has a block against the Chargers. I think it was last year. Unbelievable. It's on our Instagram. Check out
Rivers
Sports Gambling
under
Podcast.
center, 2nd and 2 from the 36. Back to throw. Plenty of time. Checks it down underneath to Marlon Mack. Let's go, Colts. Come on, get a touchdown here before half.
Chat's getting chippy tonight, Sean. I like it. People are fired up.
Somebody's "You See Me" says Sean, no overs today. You're right. Probably should stay away. Rivers out of the shotgun, 1st and 10 from the 48. Back to throw.
Oh no!
Slides in the pocket.
Oh no!
Steps up. Steps back.
Deer in the headlights here.
Why does he not throw the ball?
That's a
Geno
rookie
Atkins
mistake.
with his 2nd sack of the game.
Now, Kramer, you're going, backpacking or camping,
Yeah,
whatever you want
did
to
a little
say.
vision quest.
What are you preparing to cook out there on those?
Oh,
out in the
100%
wild?
MREs, baby. I'm not lugging a cooler. That's an amateur move.
So
Rivers out of the shotgun, 2nd and 20 from his own 38.
What's he doing? One.
Oh, Atkins
Checks it down to
There it
Pittman
is.
Jr.
There it is, baby. Hope you listened to us on that. I mean, just all across the board, we gave you Pittman on the over.
I think when the streams cross, like Megatron, we're undefeated. Have we lost one where we all three agree? I don't think it happens often.
Pittman over. Hopefully you guys cash 3rd and 17. This This Colts team, they're just taking unnecessary sacks and disrupting their entire offense. Nearly intercepted.
Atkins is a force.
Well, and we got to talk about it, but we're talking about a potential future Hall of Famer, and we're talking about a rookie. One of these guys does not look like the rookie.
True.
Philip Rivers isn't going to the Hall of Fame. I appreciate that sentiment for Justin Decker, who may be watching at home.
You don't think he's going?
Fuck no. I mean, I don't think Eli Manning should go, but they're clearly going to give it to him because of the New York media.
See, but Rivers is better than Manning.
Five men have won 2 Super Bowl MVPs.
There you go.
Eli's one of them.
Wow.
Stogie Joe out of the shotgun.
It ends there.
First and 10 at the 6. Bubble screen.
No.
Goes backwards. AJ Green. Dangerously close to the end zone.
This is really bad.
We've seen Burrow get a little loose sometimes with the ball. Pretty accurate, but he has had a couple turnovers in these sims. Turnover here, backed up against their own end zone, would be devastating.
And we'll give out $25 free play if a safety happens right now.
Oh, hell yeah. Burrow under center, 2nd and 14 from the 2. Hands it off.
They're still in range, as
Mixon
Colby would say.
Picks up a couple there, 3rd and 11.
Still needs 27 yards, man. I'm really bummed he didn't have that 15-yard runner there.
Does he have as many rushing yards as Gio Bernard?
Oh wow!
What happened?
We have a sliders truther checking in the MyBookie Madden.
What's
Twitch.
he saying?
If you don't think the sliders they don't show aren't affecting gameplay, you wild. Go to the beginning of the game, the stream, and we show all the sliders. You fucking loser.
Well, more importantly, it's the same for every game.
Yeah.
I mean, that's actually the reason you make rules for a sport, is so that it's the same every time.
Shout out to Junglist.
We do show the sliders. God, these people are so.
Wait, who is this? I don't even see him in the chat. Shout out to Mark.
Dude, and we got some Wazoo fans here.
Shout out to Pullman.
Great city.
Hopefully you guys are streaming the game from the Coug.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Shout out to the Coug, where I had a real Coug.
Colby did a Cougar attack at the Coug. 1st and 10 from the 39. Awesome. Checks it down underneath. Zach Pascal picks up.
I'll be honest.
Did he buy them drinks?
The Coug. I don't know. I think we got. I think it was one of those things where we live in Los Angeles, so we like flashed $100 bills at the bartender, and we like cut the line, and they gave us a whole bunch of shit.
Oh yeah. No, I paid the bartender like $20, and they're like, "What do you want?" There was a huge line, and it felt really awesome. It felt like a baller. Naheem Hines loses a couple.
But the Cougar attack at the Coug was almost like when I got monkey shit thrown at me by a monkey at the zoo. It's like, wow,
What?
this is one of those edge. I've never told this story.
I have not heard that one.
So the first time we take the kids to San Diego Zoo. The first thing we do is go check out the monkeys exhibit, and almost we're standing there, and you just feel almost like it's starting to rain. And then just like shit flies down in the texture of like a mud ball.
It hit you in the face?
It hit me in the side of the face.
Oh my God.
All over the kids. Like it was like mayhem. Anyway,
why did we not know this? Did you know this, Green?
I hadn't heard that.
I've also been on a plane that had to land because the dog shit too much.
I know that story.
That was
3rd and 3. Rivers out of the shotgun. Bullet pass completes it to Trey Burton. Let's go, Colts. Come on. You guys need some points before the half. 53 seconds to go. Clock continues to run. Wow, whoever had that Bengals first half money line under parlay, that dude's got to be feeling pretty solid right now.
And I'm gonna drop the article.
Rivers completes it.
The article of being hit by monkey shit.
No,
tell me you wrote that.
The dog shitting became like a national news story. 2nd and 4.
The dog shitting one I just dropped in all the chats.
What size dog?
Full size dog, and she was being a bitch getting on the plane. It was like a full 200-pound poodle. And we get on this fucking plane, and she was being a bitch getting on, and then I fall asleep. It's a cross country flight.
Where do you guys stop?
Checks it down, call the timeout, get a field goal. Jesus.
Well, so
Christ.
I wake up and the plane's landing. I'm like, oh sweet Jesus! I slept through the whole flight. This is just delightful. Nope, we're landing in Kansas City because a passenger is having an emergency, and at this point, I have no idea what's going on. And you can tell people are like, "Wow, it's like someone's having a heart attack." Nope, this lady fed her dog some old ham sandwiches. Dog shit and threw up so much they ran out of cleaning supplies.
Dude, that's got to be expensive.
That is a disgusting act.
Field goes up, and this time it's good.
Okay, 10-3, not bad.
Colts cut it to a 7-point deficit, and they will start with the ball in the second half.
Under gang
need a
is
lot.
still relaxed for the under gang, I think. And so then a crew comes on the plane. So they kick the woman off the plane. She's walking her dog. She's like, "Don't worry, the dog's okay." And at this point, people are finding out that we just landed for a dog.
Oh my
and
God,
people
man.
who are probably animal lovers are like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
And then we get the testimonial from the guy sitting right there, and he's like, "Bro, it was a rooster. Like it was a full-size dog roostering." And they ran out of paper towels and shit.
Oh God!
This crew comes on the plane, and you hear one of the guys from the airline crew go, "You got to be kidding me,
Dude, that airline had to pay out some free tickets. Did you get a free ticket out of that?
Oh yeah, everyone got free tickets for that. It was unbelievable. Anyway, last time I flew American Airlines.
Yeah.
Actually, not true. I have a funny story about the free ticket.
How long were you in Kansas City for?
It wasn't that bad, but the rest of that trip, it's like long story short, American Airlines suck. I try to use the free flight to go to a funeral. The flight gets canceled, and they try to not give me my money back. Anyway, fuck American Airlines.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
I love America.
Yeah, I hate American Airlines. United's really the worst.
And
Southwest is awesome. God
shout
bless
out
you,
to
Southwest.
Garrett. I have updated the leaderboard.
All right, leaderboard's updated for the football tournament. You can just go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/ATC. Get that going. We got a good game here. 10-3 Bengals up. The Bengals truly are sim gods. Will they fall apart in the second half? We're about to see that. Rivers 137 yards, so he's going to need a lot to hit that over 375.5. Michael Pittman Jr. We already gave you out that winner. First quarter under already gave you out that winner. Kramer, I know some of your your Erickson prop looking really good.
Yeah, let's run through it. I mean, I think the story, if you took attempts or completion props, you're feeling better than if you took the yardage props, I think.
I'm
for
sweating
the
the Mixon one.
I know someone threw out a Rivers under for the passing touchdowns. That's looking pretty good. Stogie Joe has one passing touchdown. You look at the rushing props, he's
still on pace to get it, but
Sean, why don't we just make a new rule? We just take every rushing under.
No, he's on pace to hit the over.
I'm just saying, why don't we start taking every rushing under? It's constant. What was Marlon Mack's number? Doesn't matter. It's 0 yards.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I think we just need to throw it in the bucket with the first and third quarter unders and start blind fading the rushing yards from receiving. I mean, hello, Pittman already cashed that ticket, and that's why you attack the receptions and not the yards. Erickson, he's one off. 3.5 was his number. Usama, do you have the opener, Sean, in front of you? If not, I'll pull him up here. Usama, I mean, he's well on his way. 6 was his total.
Yeah.
AJ Green, again, I try to stay away from the studs.
Yeah.
It's hard to read.
We were on that.
He's
one.
right on pace. He was only 5.5, so that's right in the mix. Pascal, his was 6. He's only at 2. Trey Burton is the big one. Sean, you called it out. He was at what, 8.5?
8 with like juice though too.
It just not going to happen. And Boyd was another one. I think his was 4. He's only at 1. Any other stats we need to run through?
No, I mean I think we're covering. But
yeah, let's
looking
go.
pretty good.
I'm going to look at the openers compared to these rushing yards because I think that's the theory going forward. Colby, what do you think about that theory? Just under every running back.
Mixon's still on pace for me. So
Mixon's on pace to go over by 5.5 yards. Giovanni Bernard is on pace to go under by 10.5 yards. Naheem Hines is on pace to go over by like 17 yards, and Marlon Mack is on pace to go under by 47.5. So the point being, I think most games you're not going to have 4 running backs on the board for a prop. So that's kind of a bonus, but I think most games I'm looking to go under from now on.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And then attacking an over of one of these lower like 3.5 reception
really
guys.
The value is in these second and third receivers. I would stay away from the tight ends because, and if you are going to play tight end player props, I would go under. I know I got burned by Kittle last night, but it does seem like, they're not whatever they did to the playbook updates that they were just so heavy with the tight ends. I think they've kind of gotten away from that, more realistic tight end stats. So I think the move is on these player props, hammer that second and third receiver, look to the under for the running backs. And then, yeah, it's a good start. What are we looking at for the second half lines, Kramer?
Sorry, bro. Running us through the numbers here. I got to hit refresh.
Be sure to check out the Dick Vermeil podcast we got going.
Look at you.
Ooh, yeah.
Just crowbar
You know?
that in. It should be dropping within a couple hours, probably within an hour after the last game ends.
Super Bowl champ.
Second half numbers. Colts -7, -300 on the money line. Bengals +160. 25 is your total, Sean. We discussed this before. You said over 41 all day.
Yeah.
I said hold that tiger because now you're at over 31 from rest of game. There was 3 more points scored, which would have brought it down to 28. It's actually 25. The adjusted is now 38.
Second half over. Let's go.
We're a little depressed from that. You're going to take over a 25. You don't usually you say don't do that.
Yeah, you're right. What are the Colts team total? That's the number we got to hit. If it's under 14, I'm in.
The Colts team total. Wow. And the Colts -7 tells me they just need to win the game.
It's getting chippy.
Wow.
In this chat board.
It's Colts -7.
Colts -7.
Second half. All right. That's my lock. But I do want to know what the second half team total is.
The Bengals are 9.5. The Colts are 16.5. They could get hot.
Yeah. So I would say out of all those second half bets, the lock is Colts -7, essentially Colts money line. You're getting that at -110. They're only down 1 touchdown. They get the ball to start the second half. Lock that up.
Sean, are people getting upset about sleepover or something? What's going on? The chat seems extra chippy.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. You know, they know you're going to the island for a while.
They know I'm going away for a little bit. I'm ready to decompress, align my shit to the universe.
No nose beers on the trip?
No, of course not. I mean, MG's only, bro. Maybe a little bit of whiskey. I may be backpacking out there with 7 pounds of wine.
White or red?
Red, baby.
Okay.
White wine's for pussies. I mean,
Hot take.
I'm not trying to be a dick.
I like Sauvignon Blanc. I'll dabble in some.
No, I understand. Yeah. Like you can be like, it pairs well with this, seafood or a chicken. Cool, but you're gonna sound like a pussy saying it. Red wine has health benefits, not sugary. Chicks drink white wine.
I'll drink whatever, dude. You know what I mean? When
right.
I told you about my alcohol dealer.
Sean, so what are you taking, Colby? You reinvesting?
Yeah.
You're my alcohol dealer. This is fucking 1920s. How many?
Hey kid, you want some of this bootleg whiskey? What do you say? What do you know?
Look,
you're not one of those coppers, are you?
You see?
And this Tommy gun will tell you whether or not.
How many mason jars?
One day I want you guys to come over to the house. I'll call the alcohol dealer.
Finest shine they got in Kentucky. You're gonna drink it and you're gonna like it,
and you'll have a good old time, right? You just the best part is the mystery. You could be drinking rum and cokes. You could be drinking Chardonnay. You don't know.
Well, or you could just not be a hobo and go to the liquor store and buy a bottle of Jameson.
Well, I have that too, but I still like the mysterious part of.
Well, you're such a liquor snob, Sean.
Surprise liquor.
Isn't it funny that when you have any sort of when you apply any sort of choice to your decision-making process, you become a snob? You know what, Sean? I'm not drinking vodka out of a plastic bottle anymore. I said that once.
Yeah.
I became a snob.
Have you maintained that?
Yeah. It's been, I can't tell you the last time I had a plastic bottle, Colby. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but Flea, my close personal friend and neighbor, Flea, we were talking about how our love for liquor in glass bottles. Now that we live up on the top of the hill.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be like, it'd be like Sky vodka. That's still glass, right?
I mean, if
Are you a vodka guy?
anything beneath Tito's you're wasting my time.
I actually will co-sign that for the most part.
I mean, it's one
High
of those
class
things,
only.
but it's one of those things, right? Like you go to the liquor store, you're not Jameson's not an expensive thing, right?
Yeah.
I like it's
like
not like
$20.
I'm buying
It's like $20,
I'm buying a $20 bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
Because it tastes way better than the shit at the bottle. And I've even tried the expensive stuff. I like the cheap stuff better. 551. Let's go.
Well, dude, my alcohol dealer throws random ones. You know, I'll get like a nice bottle of tequila in there.
This
sometimes.
is the funniest part about you.
My alcohol dealer. You know, I got a guy. He can get you liquor.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, can't anyone get liquor?
Dude, I mean, but that's the thing. It's all different types of alcohol. It's very mysterious. It's normally in like a box. So you just kind of gotta.
Growing up in Jersey, people had dealers for all sorts of stuff. Dealer also.
I was an alcohol dealer in high school, but that's because I worked at my uncle's hardware store, and I would go in to the beer distributor with my uniform on and be like, it's a hell of a day, and then just throw 2 cases of Mike's Hard Lemonade, and then I would sell them. So
God,
yeah,
you are
a
real life
dealer.
Vince Papale. All right, we ready?
You want
to
to
go?
hear about Vince Papale? Check out our podcast with Dick Vermeil dropping tonight.
Yes.
Wow.
And Dick said I didn't have a chance to make it in the league.
Is the
I'm
chat?
pretty sure he
is
said
the
that.
chat fighting over who they like better?
Oh.
This is great.
Oh, I see some love for you, buddy.
Who wins in a
see
fight?
some hate for me.
Colby is a cuck and Kramer is the goat. Wow. All right.
Fuck, marry, kill. Me, Colby, Sean.
Kramer might be the goat, but he doesn't have an alcohol dealer. All right.
I don't have an alcohol.
Marlon Mack with the handoff. Nothing there. Loses one.
Drizzly. I mean, does that count as an alcohol dealer? I tell them exactly what I want and they bring it to me.
Sure.
Unlike
I'll give you a pass
your
there.
alcohol dealer, you're playing fucking.
No,
Russian
but that's
roulette.
why I go there.
I feel you.
You know what I mean?
It's like Hotwire. You just want a 3-star hotel in that part of town.
And you can place bets on what alcohol is going to arrive.
Oh, here we
Rivers
go.
with the
Boom.
screen.
Oh, no.
Wow.
He might
Takes a
be
shot.
He might be down for good, Sean. Oh,
Ooh,
he
shakes
got
it
back
off.
up. I mean, everyone goes through phases in their life. I mean, I played rugby in college. I, at that point in my life, drank anything that was put in front of me, right? Like we drank alcohol out of shoes.
3rd and 11.
I don't drink alcohol out of shoes anymore. Am I a snob?
Rivers.
What's that called again?
Oh my God. Rivers looks like dog shit.
Shoot the boot. Shoot
Yeah,
the
I
boot.
saw
They
a
call it
CFL
shoey.
fan did it. Yeah, shoey, right?
They do
No.
them in Australia.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a penalty if you like fuck up a rugby song or like if you fuck up in general. It's a penalty that the grossest dude takes his shoe off and you drink a beer out of it.
Shoot, that's brutal.
Yeah. Sean, like that's the worst possible start you could have had.
Well, 3 and out. Tough to get worse than that.
Oh,
Juke move. Nice
oh,
little return. And another
Dude,
one.
and this is the team that gave us the only kick return.
Yeah.
Remember that magic?
Beautiful game.
Yeah, they upset the Ravens in the first round of Madden Mayhem.
Burrow under center, hands it off to Mixon.
Oh,
Breaks
there we
Colby.
go.
midfield. 44
Oh, he's so
yards.
close. He's so close. I can taste it.
And Sean, I was thinking about this the other day, but does it not feel like a year ago when we were calling college basketball games?
Yes, time is really in a weird place right now.
Yeah, I don't know what day of the week it is, guys. It's another thing my alcohol dealer tells me.
Burrow out of the shotgun, 1st and 10 from midfield at the 50. Back to throw, has time, plenty of time.
Oh,
Completes it.
this defense is trash for the
Is that
Colts.
Boyd? That's Boyd.
That is Boyd with another
16 of 17, Sean.
catch. 2 for 22.
They are making Burrow just.
Sean, I know you're touting the podcast that's going to drop later, but earlier this week we dropped a $1 million quarterback props episode, and I'll give you a little teaser. Stogie Joe was in one of my picks.
Did he lose a yard?
Joe Mixon.
Shit,
Nope.
he lost a yard.
Doesn't
didn't
lose.
he?
No, he had
Yeah,
44.
okay.
So if you want to hear
2nd and 10.
you want to hear a stone cold lock on Stogie Joe this year in the prop market, head over to, I guess, Apple Podcast. Most normal people use Apple Podcast. Sports Gambling Podcast. Smash that subscribe button.
Burrow under center, 2nd and 10 from the 26. Colts desperately need a turnover or a stop at the very least.
That's
Is
it.
that it?
Cash that
Mixon
ticket.
lowers his shoulder.
Boom!
Hold that tiger.
Hold that tiger.
3rd and inches.
I do, just imagine Coach O on Bourbon Street just hammered,
Oh.
like in an alley. Some girls like sucking him off.
I mean, he's getting a divorce because he's ready to unleash 30 years of fucking that he hasn't been doing. He won a national championship.
Oh, Bernard with the carry. That's going to be close.
He got it. There we
Oh,
go.
1st and 10. They give it to him.
Hold that tiger, sweetheart.
Hold that, Tiger.
Wow, he took a shot, but it looks like he did get it. 1st and 10 from the 15. Burrow under center. 1st and 10. Slides. Ooh, dangerous.
Is that Erickson?
That is.
Erickson.
Catching.
Do we? So I mean, we're winning all of our bets. Kramer, are we just coasting here?
Well, in the 3rd quarter under,
Yeah.
a field goal almost better in that regard. I'm getting. I think maybe we're gonna do another split on the 3rd quarter with the 1st quarter, but we'll see.
Burrow under center. 2nd and 5. Hands it off to Mixon. Breaks the tackle, spin move, and another 1st down for this Bengals team. Oh no, sorry, 3rd and inches.
Big Dick Mix
What?
getting in there.
How was that not a 1st down?
Yeah, it looked like a 1st down to me. Forward progress. Did they blow the whistle?
That's a dreadful call. Now you know what's going to happen, Colby. This could be the icing on this game. Sean's -7 2nd half. Not looking good.
I mean, my -9. I'm ready to rip that thing up.
There we
Bernard
go.
easily gets the 1st down. 1st and goal from the 3.
That was Mixon.
Eating more clock. That was Mixon. Mixon having a nice game. Colby even talking about Mixon before the broadcast started.
Yeah, you know what I mean. The original.
And shout out to Jimmy Hee-Haw over on Twitch. This game is stupid. Everyone is stupid.
Yes.
And yet here we are
Yes.
enjoying some Madden simulated action. Huge penalty there. False start by the Bengals. Pushes him back to the 8. 1st and goal. Hands up to Mixon. Jukes.
Oh, what do you had it?
He
You
should've-
fucking had the angle.
He lowers his shoulder. He could have gotten into the end zone. He does it. 2nd and goal.
He's been studying that Cam Newton Super Bowl game tape, making a business decision there.
Not going to fall in the fumble. Not going to lower the shoulder and try and get in the end zone.
Shout out to XFL Jim in the house.
2nd and goal from the 6. Burrow out of the shotgun. Back to throw. Has time. Steps up. Slides. Completes it to Erickson.
That's a touchdown.
He touched the pylon.
That's
it's
a touchdown. Challenge that.
They're saying he's down at the 1.
Dude.
Shut
What a
the
terrible-
fuck. Shout out to Most Unique. Shout out to Jim Jr. Shout out to Big Money Mike.
3rd and goal
Penalty?
from the 1.
What the fuck? They're burning a lot of clock though.
Huge play here for the Bengals. I formation.
Is that not a touch?
Oh,
Oh,
fullback
hands it off.
dive.
who's
Love
that?
the play call to the
It's
tight
their
end.
tight end that they have running fullback. And the Bengals extend their lead 17-3.
Well, Carter. All right. That doesn't help the props.
Ethan Carter.
Wow. Jesus. Full investigation on Erickson. He did go over though.
It's up and it's good. Bengals out to a 17-3 lead.
This is tough. Rivers showing his age. Stogie Joe showing his national championship pedigree and composure. A little worried about my 3rd quarter under. We have 8 minutes to survive.
I've already hit all my bets, I think.
Wow,
You know what
Pick
I mean?
Dundee is on fire. I mean, at this point, Sean, I should start thinking about who I'm going to pick for the next game, right?
Yeah, Minshew
Should I
mania.
make Sean take the Giants?
You should.
Would that not be the funniest
You
thing
should.
ever?
No, dude, you can't do that. It's bullshit. Can't make me take the Giants. Come on. (17-3). Wow, this Colts team, they've had some moments, but they're really getting their shit pushed in here. This Bengals defense is surprising how good they are. Kramer did jinx himself last night in the football tournament. Can he do it again? Still plenty of time for this Colts team to get hot.
Oh, fire alarm goes off.
They use the siren a lot.
Hands off to Naheem Hines, picks up 4. 2nd and 6.
It's a dome team thing to do. You know
I don't.
what I mean? Like
What's
just-
the air raid about though?
What do you mean?
Well, is Indianapolis known for like needing an air, like, or is it just simply they have a air horn in the dome?
No, but I love those Hal Mummy story.
That was great.
Yeah.
3
The
tight
air
end
raid.
set. Hands it off again. Marlon Mack, nothing there. Where's the deep ball? Come on, Phillip.
5 rushes, 0 yards.
They're
from
not
Marlon
even
Mack.
trying.
No, it's I don't understand. This is not Frank Reich's offense. And this is not the Colts offensive line is supposed to be good, but they're just getting pushed around.
How were the Colts favorites? That's a great question from Moo Gooch. Love that name.
Colts 3rd and 5. Rivers out of the shotgun. 4 receivers set. Desperately need a first down here. Has time. Checks it down underneath to Hines.
Short.
Fucking A.
It's all this cha bullshit.
Yep.
Moo Gooch sounds like the kind of thing that you would see a hand jobber holding. Like, bro, you're such a hand job for having that Moo Gooch.
I that's one thing I want you to do on the trip, man. If you get in an argument with somebody on the
Call
way
him a
over,
hand job?
yeah, dude, you don't have to be such a hand job.
Bro, knock it off.
Just
You're
here
being,
camping.
I'm telling kids to being hand jobs. Knock it off. Oh no. Oh no.
At least what, 6, 7?
Oh no.
7?
I mean,
6?
all right, down to the 6.
Yeah.
We're inside safety range. Of course, safety means free play here with the Sports Gambling Podcast. MyBookie.ag, promo code SGP.
Oh, but it's just he's a sim god.
It's too easy.
Running all over him, mixing with a huge carry
He's had
again.
huge games every game we've called. How was that line that low?
You're right.
He's
been on fire.
He had like an 80-yard touchdown run in one of our games.
Yeah. I mean, I think just, sometimes it's the inconsistency in the system,
My CPU is a neural net processor.
The CPU is a neural net processor.
Mixing with another big hole up the middle. They're just icing them.
The affirmation of Colby Dant.
Is at my house with my family eating my birthday cake. What do you think, Arnold? Like Arnold or Stallone? What do you go? Heyday in the 80s, Arnold or Stallone?
Burrow under center, 2nd and 2.
Arnold.
Play action.
Oh no.
And down he goes.
Oh,
Yes.
Sim God.
That was the break we needed. God damn it, Colts. Stop celebrating. You fucked it up.
Wait, he didn't lose. That doesn't count against Mixon, does it?
I don't think so.
That would actually be pretty funny. No, I mean, I in a mean way.
That happened to me in fantasy football back in the 90s. Terrence Mathis recovered like a snap that went over Jeff George's head, and it counted for a rush.
3rd and 10, play action. Completes it to AJ Green. Joe Burrow is just
19 for 20.
Sim God.
160 yards, touchdown. He's certainly pacing to get over his attempt or his completions, I would imagine.
Dude, the Colts defense is trash.
And Sean, the updated number over at mybookie.ag, promo code SGP, Bengals -7.5.
Burrow under center, 1st and 10 from the 39. Back to throw. Has time, checks it down to AJ Green.
And he's starting
to creep hit
up.
his over? He's 20 of 21.
And at this point, looking at this number, Colts again +7.5, +200 on the money line, 35 the total. Maybe that's the intriguing angle in this game. You go over 35, but you can tell the book is aborting from any sort of Colts position right now.
2nd and 1. Bengals near midfield. Near a first down. I don't think he got it.
Well, this is a
3rd and inches.
Huge play for my 3rd quarter under right now.
This is huge for a lot of.
I have 2.5 points of clearance.
A lot of guys' girlfriends are in there.
Let's go Colts. I formation, heavy set. Burrow under center. Hands it off to the tight end. Turns fullback.
Play calling is
Carter.
beautiful.
This offense, I mean, this is a clinic being put on by
Zach Taylor, just
Taylor.
out coaching Frank Reich.
Wow.
Make the fullback dive great again.
Wow. It's all about this Mike Vrabel coaching tree.
Burrow under center. Erickson in motion, gets the handoff. Nothing. Picked up a couple. 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Colts just need a turnover. I don't know what else.
Leading that clock. Hold that tiger.
2nd and 7. Bengals
Sean.
out of the shotgun from the 45.
It's up to -9.5.
Wow. Bernard, not much there.
So I was telling you guys, I went to 5 banks today. When's the last time you did 5 banks in one day?
I mean, that's something you typically aren't saying unless you're trying to rob them.
Yeah.
I did 5 banks today. I usually say I need to go to the bank. Not I did 5 banks today.
3rd and 6. Empty set. Burrow out of the shotgun from the 44. Back to throw.
Got him right there.
Pressure. And down he goes.
And that's it, baby. Play it.
Kramer.
Coaching.
First and 3rd quarter unders.
Dude, are we hitting on everything, Kramer?
I got 4 units cashed already. I'm just waiting on Sean stacking the money greens. 2 units he's about to ship my way.
Oh no.
I'm flush right now, baby.
27-17. Colts will win this.
Well, I'm wondering if over is the play.
And shout out to the Brat Stop.
Oh yeah, can't forget them.
Sean,
Kenosha, Wisconsin's finest place for brats and some of the best brats in all of North America.
I think we have to go over 35. We need 15 points. Let's do it, Kramer. One unit over 35. I think we're going to see some scoring. It also protects us a little bit from our. If you had, oh my goodness!
Wow, horrible punt. 20 yards net.
At some point, their offense is going to figure it out, right?
Yeah, he'll get a garbage touchdown, but we're good.
Rivers back to throw, goes downfield. Finally,
It's just running back
hits Naheem
It's just-
Hines. I don't understand why he hasn't been.
Sean.
It's just been all going to the running back.
The ball has only hit the ground 5 times between the 2 quarterbacks.
I'm sure the NFL fans or the NFL is happy with this. They want to turn it into
here we
arena
go.
football.
There we go.
You got these bullshit domes. You
I
don't
gotta
even
get
need
my
a dome.
lawnmower out.
Yeah, you don't even need a dome in Indianapolis. Notre Dame plays outdoors. Indiana plays outdoors.
Oh, stop.
Rivers out of the shotgun, 1st and 10. Ooh, had Pascal open, couldn't hit him.
You got to knock that. You got to. I mean, he didn't even alligator arm it because he didn't even try.
Yeah, I don't know though. That looked a bit overthrown. Rivers, tough game.
What's happened in the latest update to Phillip Rivers?
He's been stressed out. You know, when you're locked in a house with 10 kids, you start to lose your mind.
I feel, yeah, that could be tough.
Rivers out of the shotgun, 2nd and 10 from the 43. They drop a screen, complete it, and Naheem Hines is tackled. Just fucking throw it to Pittman Jr.
Or just take a shot down the field. Like
T.Y. Hilton, does he have a catch? Like, what are they doing?
you play to win the game.
3rd and 11 from the 44. Phillip under center. Back to throw. Pull a pass, completes it to Pascal for a 1st down.
They really did nail the throwing motions in this game.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Oh, 4th and inches. What the fuck?
Wow.
Get a review on that. He looked well over.
Where are they? Do they
They're
kick
at
it?
the 33.
Oh, no. They're gonna kick it.
Oh my God.
He could miss this.
He already did miss
50-yard field goal from the right hash. It's up.
That one he nailed.
And it's good. Cuts it to an 11-point deficit.
All right.
So 27-17, Kramer, I called it. Look out.
I don't know what to think. Right. All right. So I got over 35. I need 2 touchdowns, basically.
What about 3?
3 works.
All coming from the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, you're trying to get the cover too?
Yeah.
That's awfully greedy of you, Sean. We got a night game. Jags hosting my Giants. Will the Giants
What's
get
the spread? 10.5?
Will they get the first win? It's 2.5. Jags minus 2.5.
Minshew mania.
All right, Sean, let's update this game. Colts plus 4.5. Plus 175 on the money line. 34 now the total.
Deep kick by the Colts. Bengals will kneel, take over on their own 25. Need a turnover. I don't think we've seen a turnover yet, have we? Burrow under center. I think it was just that one fumble that the Bengals picked up. Burrow back to throw. Spin move. Complete. Oh,
Dangerous.
Dangerous throw.
It's a rare incompletion by Joe Burrow. Is that the 2nd of the game?
Yeah, but both could have been picked off. That's the weird thing. Colts desperately need a turnover, or at least a quick 3 and out. Burrow under center, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mixing the lone back, bubble screen.
That is a run.
Oh, takes a shot. Tyler Boyd with a carry there. Got to be disappointed if you had Boyd over catches there.
Yeah.
3rd and 10. Clock continues to run. 12:30 left to go.
All right, let me ask you this, guys. Gun to your head. You got to move there for 5 years. Cincinnati or Indianapolis?
Indy.
Yeah, I go to Indianapolis.
Really?
By a mile.
I go
They got that
Cincinnati.
steakhouse.
They got a steakhouse.
What's
awesome.
that called?
I feel like
Oh, the
St.
oldest
Elmo's.
steakhouse? Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like people have said that you end up getting tired of it, right?
Bernard with the carry there. 4th and 10.
Too much meat.
I was expecting you guys to say Cincinnati. I think I go Cincinnati.
You like the when people pour chili on top of noodles?
Skyline chili or whatever.
I like Skyline Chili. I visited Cincinnati.
I was
Wow.
in Indianapolis, just right before COVID.
Picks up 12 yards out to the 37. This food's almost as good as the Brat Stop in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Oh, nice job, Sean. Wire.
Delayed handoff. Big hole.
He could fumble.
Ooh.
Oh.
Couldn't get going.
Yeah, someone says live in Cincinnati is pretty nice here. Yeah, I've been in Cincinnati. I've been to both, and I think I go to Cincinnati.
Got the river right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I guess I've never been to Indy, but yeah, I got no beef with Cincy. 2nd and 7 from the 40. Rivers out of the shotgun. Oh, another dangerous throw.
Yeah, Sean. I don't know what people are talking about. The leaderboard's updated.
Jermaine Pratt with the drop.
Oh, we got a
there.
couple people complaining that it's not including this past last night's game.
It would. So the way the wins pool works, Baltimore and San Francisco both got a win, right? Most people, I would imagine, put a lower or a higher number on them. So
Completes. Oh,
No.
and he dropped it. Pascal had it. Couldn't hang on to it. 4th and 7.
What do you do here?
They're gonna punt. They're pussies. But you should go for it here. What are you doing? They can punt.
They
Mo
can
Sonique
punt.
is creating his own Colby catchphrase there. God, what are you doing? Punting? Don't you realize you got to cover 9 points, you dumb fucking idiots?
Oh,
Into the end zone.
so I've already hit all my bets. I'm just relaxed right now. Just what do you guys want to talk about?
Yeah, it's weird, right? It's weird when this is how I felt like 5 years ago when I had that Cornell, Wisconsin money line. Cornell was dominating Wisconsin by so much. I was like, well, Jesus, what am I going to do now? Like, do you guys want to go get a bite to eat or something? This game's over.
Joe Mixon with the carry. 2nd and 6.
That's why I got involved in this over. I want to see some scoring to close it out. Let's see a little touchdown.
Under center. Hands it off to Mixon.
Let me guess, short.
Just short of the first down.
He's
3rd
gonna
and
double.
1.
He's gonna double his yards. What has he already? What was it, 47? So what? He's 1 yard away from doubling it.
Dumb.
Third and 1. Bengals at their own 29. Burrow out of the shotgun. Back to throw. Checks it down. Great tackle by the
Golly.
Colts. There we go.
Golly.
Bengals helmets are just amazing, dude.
What is the Kramer? What did you say the spread was for Giants at Jaguars? Jaguars, what, 9.5, 10-point favorites?
You're going back to that. Well, it's 2.5 points.
Wow.
I don't know why you try to hurt my feelings.
So on an even field, on a neutral field, the Giants would be favored.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. All right. So I'm winning this back.
it's my pick though.
Rivers out of the shotgun, hands it off to Naheem
I
Hines.
like the plan. Keep it on the ground.
What is this offense?
Keep it on the ground. There's only 8 minutes left.
What?
You don't want to score too fast.
What their play calling is just insanely frustrating.
I just don't understand. We've seen this team look. I mean, at times we've said this is the most impressive team executing the bubble screen.
Rivers back to throw.
That should have been it. That should have been it.
That could have been a touchdown.
He's thrown like 5 near interceptions.
Could have been a touchdown.
Should have been a touchdown.
This team has looked really good, and the Bengals haven't exactly looked all that good. So this is a
no. It's more just about how bad the Colts offense has looked.
Now, had you had the pick, Sean, would you have taken the Bengals?
Probably.
Too many points, right?
9 points. This Bengals team's fun to root for. Rivers back to throw, completes.
Is that Pittman?
Pittman Jr. Where's he been? He had those like 4 catches in one drive. They've gone away from him.
I'm telling you, we're gonna get some touchdowns here. Colts might win this game still.
This will be fun. This could be a fun OT game. Don't they need a score here though. Rivers out of the shotgun. 7:14 left to go in the 4th. Back to throw. Checks it down underneath. Pascal with the catch into Cincinnati territory. Let's go. Let's hurry it up.
I mean, the clock's starting to become an actual issue here.
Rivers out of the shotgun. 2nd and 4 from the 48. Back to throw. Slides. Bullet pass across the middle to T.Y. Hilton. I think that's his first catch of the game.
I think you're right.
Where has he been? You got to get that guy involved.
First catch.
32 yards.
Wow. From Florida International, if memory serves me correct.
Rivers under center. 1st and 10 from the 16.
Keeping
Hands it
on
off
the ground
to Mac. Juke move into the end zone.
And we got life.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, look at Quentin Nelson working it. Working it, big man.
Whew.
Colby.
Here's the big 2-point conversion. They got an open receiver right there. Just go right to him right there.
17-12. Rivers back to throw. Has time.
Get him.
Steps
There
up
we
and gets
go.
sacked.
Okay, so overtime's off everything's off the table now. That's I can.
Well,
a touchdown.
Indy could
pushes.
get another touchdown,
shit.
2-point, and then Bengals get a field goal.
That would be not the best for me. I'm trying to get over 35 here, Sean. That was not a good. I'm at 29.
Yeah, I mean, certainly. Well, I do feel like there's one more touchdown left in this game. We'll see. 5:47 left to go. You're, of course, listening to the Sports Gambling Podcast presented by MyBookie.ag. Promo code SGP. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Check out that Dick for Meal episode that's dropping. We also got $1 million worth of QB prop bets that Kramer and I give out. First and 10 from the 25. Bullet pass.
Staying aggressive. I like it.
Is that more Erickson?
That's Erickson. He's having himself a game.
I mean, when you're a
6
prop,
for 47.
When you're a prop god, you're a prop god.
Do you remember the old cell phones when they first came out? They were called Ericsson. Like that was a company.
That was a brand.
Yeah.
Yes, still are.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
Really?
I don't know if they're still making cell phones, but they're a brand.
Joey B out of the shotgun. First and 10 from the 37. Back to throw. Oh, wow. Rare miss. And again, the Colts, the couple times Burrow's been off, the Colts have been there to make a play and just can't.
Feels like we should have a turnover.
Well, I got issues with the play calling. Mixon's had a lot of success against this defense. You're up by 5 points, 5 minutes left, a couple first downs.
Pound the rock, you fucking idiot.
Burrow under center, hands it off to Mixon. Looks like he is slow all of a sudden.
Pull a hammy.
Wow.
Unhitch that trailer, boy.
He's not moving. He's not moving fast. That's for sure.
That was weird. That was a weird play. It's that AstroTurf.
He's still calling it AstroTurf.
I still call it.
You observe the AstroTurf name still.
Burrow out of the shotgun, 3rd and 14 from the 33.
Big play.
Stogie Joe has plenty of time.
Oh no!
You got this.
No,
you got this.
Oh,
checks it down.
Whoa!
And again,
Jesus.
Darius Leonard, don't knock it down, catch it.
Dude.
Wow, what was that throw?
He's had like 3 or 4 really bad throws
This fucking guy.
in a row. Only one run.
That's not how you run a clock
Yeah.
out. ladies and gentlemen.
They just had 6 plays, 7 plays, 1 run. Here we go. There we go, Kramer.
And it's down at the
whoa.
5-yard line.
They don't observe that rule.
Yeah.
That's where Phillip Rivers and the Indianapolis Colts will take over. Down 5 here at home. 4:12 left to go. Oh, and he hits.
Dude, they're gonna win this game.
T.Y. Hilton again in stride, down to the 30.
This would be a hilarious comeback.
I feel sorry for the people on the money line.
Oh no!
You guys, there's so much time left.
You see what I'm doing, Sean?
We're getting a sweat though.
I'm trying to get that reverse jinx going early
Here's my
enough.
prediction: 2020 overtime loading.
Rivers out of the shotgun, first and 10 from their own 30. 3:30 left to go. Checks it down to Naheem Hines. Juke moves.
Keep him in bounds.
Stays on his feet. Clock continues to run.
Does he have 9 catches now?
Dude, he's
having a PPR day.
Jesus. It's a hell of a day.
It's a hell of a day. Madden sim gambling. It's a hell of a drug. 2nd and 9 from their own 32. Rivers out of the shotgun. 4 receivers set. Back to throw. Oh, get rid of it. Get rid of it. He does.
Oh, what was that?
2 receivers were open there.
Pittman Jr. was battling T.Y. Hilton for the ball. Hilton catches it, but still short of the first down. 3rd and 4. Clock continues to run. 2:30 left to go.
It was like Kobe and Shaq back in the heyday, both battling for the ball.
Yeah. It just looked so funny.
Rivers out of the shotgun. Empty set. Big 3rd down here. Clock continues to fall. Oh my God.
Right. Where's he going?
No.
Hits the linebacker right in the hands. Pratt was standing there. Luckily, they did it before the 2-minute drill or 2-minute warning.
That's
so
huge.
they will have a chance to get the ball back. Erickson on the bubble screen.
They lost
2-minute
yards.
warning. Colts had 3 timeouts. Bengals at their own 42. So there's a chance Indy will get the ball back.
Mixon right here.
Who said 2020 has no chance?
Mixon. Boom.
Giovanni Bernard with the
okay.
first down. And that is nearly going to ice the game.
That's not how you. I mean, wow.
That first down's a backbreaker.
That's
It's
it.
over, right?
Should be if they're smart. You never say it's over in the Madden sims.
I don't know. Frank Wright's had some crazy comebacks before. Don Beebe told us that. And look, he had best college
Wow.
comeback.
Huge hole for
it's
Mixon.
Over. It's over. Wow.
Shout out to the LN2E from San Diego. He knows Rivers will choke. Pray for Justin Decker. This is he's gonna get bought into the Colts and they're gonna choke this year.
I think Mixon went over 100 with that one.
Wow. Okay.
It's easy to see a tide turn.
Well, now they're at 2nd and 1. Can they convert here? I'd rather see a run. I gotta be honest. I don't know what they're doing.
Bernard.
That's
Game.
it. Then.
That's definitely the game.
Game.
Do they know it's the game?
It's always a question whether or not they know it's the end of the game.
Deluxe picks. Yes, pick Dundee is in full effect. That makes me 8-2 in my last 10.
Wow.
Kramer, you're back to even.
I'm back to even.
And the Giants are there. Can you get on the right side of the money?
You know
Tune in for the late game.
You know what they say, Sean? If we're even, I'm leaving.
2nd and 10. Clock continues to run, and they can just kneel it out here.
Well, I mean, you'll have to tune into the second broadcast to hear who I'm going to take.
Burrow out of the shotgun, 2nd and 10 from the 19. Hands it off to Bernard.
That was a
stopped.
quick whistle.
Yeah, I thought it was
Quick
very
whistle.
quick
It's a home whistle.
The home whistle. Wow.
Still fighting for yards there.
Do they know they can kneel it?
They do. They're going to kneel it, and that'll do it. Make sure you tune in about half an hour. We'll be kicking off the late game, 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock East, where you'll get to watch the Jacksonville Jaguars host the New York Giants on Wednesday Night Football, presented by the Sports Gambling Podcast and MyBookie.ag. Promo code SGP, where you can play win, and most importantly, get paid.
Wow.
We dominated the prop market. You're welcome, America.
Wow.
Just fire.
Thank you for participating in the Sports
Oh,
Gambling
whoa.
Podcast.
What?
Call it. Snap it. Snap it. Yes.
Oh my God!
No.
Oh my God!
No.
Get up!
Oh my God.
What?
Get the fuck out of
This
here.
is the greatest moment.
Who's got Bengals money line? Who's got Bengals money line out there? Oh my God.
Whoa.
Holy shit! Miss the extra point.
Oh man.
And I cashed the second half Colts -7.
Oh man.
Never a doubt.
Wait, over
you
35
hit your
hits.
over.
Wow.
Whoa.
I'm just glad I didn't take the Bengals money line because I thought about it. I fucking
Holy
thought about
shit.
it, man.
Shout out to Most Unique for calling the 19-17. That we didn't expect it to get there that way. What just happened?
That was wild.
The
They didn't even
Bengals-
need to kick the field goal.
We've seen the Bengals have 2 walk-off games. They returned to kickoff in Madden Mayhem to win the game.
That was their Madden sim
So
karma.
dumb. It's like just run it out, you win.
The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away.
I was literally wrapping up the show. Wasn't even looking at the screen, assuming.
And then we saw the slow motion anime. Oh my goodness.
Jesus.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
What a way to end the game.
When are they going to update the brains of this, though? I mean, I love doing these things. Come on, but if you took the money line,
Oh my
you are so
God.
heartbroken right now.
You're betting on a simulation. This is part of the game, Colby. Holy Toledo.
Well, the Colts are due for a turnover, and they got it when
Holy
it mattered
fuck.
most.
Wow. Average A and Twitch saying he had Colts plus 350. That's got to be one of the greatest moments in sim history. Oh my God.
I mean, look at that. They dominated the game too, right? Like well, I guess Colts got some passing yards towards the end there.
Wow.
Hilarious.
Wow. What a game. Oh, man.
Jesus. I don't even know what to
See,
say.
look, there we go. There's poor
Yeah.
my Vaughn, who has the Bengals on the money line. Dude. Look,
I mean, this
there's bourbon there.
Someone submit this to Scott Van Pelt. That's a bad beat.
There's bourbon. That was plus 300 too.
First,
They kneeled it out and then they kicked the field goal and it got blocked.
first person to tweet in a Bengals moneyline screenshot
Oh yeah.
from my bookie. We'll hook you up with the $25 free play. Send in that tweet at Gambling Podcast,
Jesus.
and we'll help you out a little bit to recover from that brutal loss.
It's gonna be sore tomorrow, that's for sure.
Wow. Oh my God. That's why you watch The Sims, baby.
Rushing props mixed and over, everyone else under. Receiving props. How about them Pittman Erickson boys?
Woo.
We got it done. No one else, Sean. No one else made it. Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, I mean,
It's great to watch the chat room.
I mean, well, this is a time where you just got to be like, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
Dude,
like,
I thought about taking the money line. I was close to saying Bengals money line and taking that action, but then I thought, maybe not. It's in the dome.
Phillip Rivers, more than 100 yards short of his yardage, no touchdowns. Smokey Joe didn't reach 200. Really, I would imagine completions are the only things that got close, if at all. But man, I just rest. I mean, Earl Thomas maybe has some words for people who are on the Bengals money line. Earl Thomas maybe has some words for people.
Just pray for us, as we go through this stuff.
Jesus.
People are saying something fishy about this.
Come on.
Who's on the sticks?
I mean, feel free to someone clip this on Twitch and watch our reactions. You tell me if there's a fix.
Wizard Kelly says, someone explain what happened. Well, essentially, the Bengals.
We've seen this before. If there's an opportunity to kick a clock running out field goal, it seems the
Sims will
sim
do it.
coaches are they can't ignore that temptation even when the game's already over and you've kneeled it out. And for some reason they went out there and did that, and Jesus Christ.
And the Colts blocked it, and I think Justin Houston, wasn't it? Or no?
Yeah,
who was
Justin
it? Yeah.
Is there an easy way to put it?
65-yard fumble return for or block kick return for a touchdown.
I mean, hold on. Is there an easy way to see a highlight? Oh, okay. We might need to just real quickly do this. I know we ended a little early, Sean. So,
Dude, having plus 300, just imagine. I mean, you're feeling
You got to go
great.
left and right and change the quarter, Kramer.
I'm here.
You're in the fourth quarter. Oh, okay.
Yep. So, okay, game's over. But instead, I'm gonna see.
Instead, they kick it. Yeah. Is there a way to get the clock out there? So they can run out the clock. They don't need to call hike right now.
Do you see a stadium clock anywhere?
Keep scrolling.
I don't see one.
Yeah, I don't see one.
Wow, Madden, really disappointing us. No stadium clock.
So there's 1 second left, but I mean the clock is running down. They don't.
Oh, there
need
it
to
is.
snap
Quarter
the ball.
4, 1 second.
Yeah.
See it up there?
Yeah.
All right.
No need to kick this field goal. Blocks it, and this is. I thought they might just fall on it, but they get the scoop, and they are
And he's
just
hauling
off
ass.
to the races.
Again, 0 seconds on the clock. We see that up there.
And was he offsides? Go back because he looked.
Oh,
He got quite a jump. No, perfectly
Clean.
timed. Just blew right.
and,
With it.
and you can see the clock above us now. It's in the frame.
Oh, it's 0.
Oh, they just got it off, and Usama, what's he doing?
You got to block
What's
the
he
outside
doing?
guy.
Oh my goodness! And then that's it.
Wow.
And Justin Houston showing his wheels at the ripe age of whatever he is. Jesus.
Right.
Oh my
What
God.
a wild
Okay.
I need a cigarette.
I was just thinking the same
Thank
thing.
you for participating
Holy
in the Sports Gambling
Toledo.
Podcast.
We'll see you guys in a couple minutes.
Yep. Jags Giants. Can they beat that? Tune in to find out. Thank you as always for tuning into the Sports Gambling Podcast. And for the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, stacking the money green, and he is Ryan.
And if that ass is sore, rest, ice, compression, and elevation.
Kramer. Let it ride.